Hey guys and girls, what it is Zazzri today, bringing you Season 3, Episode number 6 of my Chelsea Career Mode. So first off, I just want to say sorry about my voice. I know it probably sounds a little bit strange and stuff, it's just because I've just woke up, but I need to make a video simply because, I've got exams coming up and I'm trying to be organised and stuff, and I'm running out of videos to upload. So I need to make one, and I was in the mood to make one, to be honest, just once my voice had kind of perked up a bit, because at the minute it's a bit croaky and a bit, it doesn't hurt or anything, it's just, bit croaky and that sort of stuff, when you just wake up and your voice isn't quite normal. But we get off with this QPR game and we get off to a pretty bad start. They actually go 1-0 up here, as you can see, and that was just a sign of bad things to come as our bad luck continued. And basically I've been trying to make these episodes longer. As you can see, this one's quite long, it's over 11 minutes, simply because a few people asked for longer episodes, and I thought, you know what, because I'm trying to get through the Chelsea and the Man City Career Mode as quickly as I can, I decided, well, why don't I make each episode a bit longer, try and make them all, 10 minutes and above, simply because I thought, well, if I'm making 6-minute videos and there's no reason why I couldn't make more. It's just, I've made 6-minute videos and there's been no reason behind it. I was like, a way to speed it up, it would be, instead of just uploading more, I could just upload more, like put more into each episode. And 2-0 is how that game finished. We lost 2-0 away to QPR at Loftus Road, I believe, is their stadium, which was really disappointing. I was not happy at all. And we come into this game against Porto, and we start off pretty badly. We go 1-0 down, and I was not too happy with that at all, considering we should be doing much, much better. We do get a goal back here. As you can see, a lovely through ball to Aguero, and he smashes it in the back of the net in the 16th minute, just a little bit after we conceded. So I was quite happy with that. Aguero's turning out to be quite the beast. And by the way, guys, since Sturridge has gone to Liverpool, I've barely played him in this career mode. You'll see later on, like the second half of the season, especially, because I had loads of footage recorded, but then I've run out. So the second half of the season I've been playing, and basically I've just barely ever played him. I've also got some cool transfers I'm sure you guys will like coming up, so also you can look forward to those. They actually do get another goal here, making it 2-1 to them. As you can see, it's not even 30 minutes played, and there's been 3 goals. It's pretty action-packed. These games against Porto, I always seem to, either concede a lot, score a lot, that sort of stuff. So it's, it's always quite an interesting game, and we do get another goal back. It's with the same man who got us our first one, Aguero, and it's only 6 minutes after we conceded. So, as you can see, the goals are quite flying here, and it's 4 goals been scored in 30 odd minutes. So it's a pretty action-packed game, to be fair. Sturridge is quite a good player now. He's like 86 rated or something. I'm planning on doing. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. I'm planning on doing a squad report and all that sort of stuff, like an awards thing for my career mode, because I'm only doing 3 seasons with Chelsea, and I thought I could do goal of the season, like that, all that sort of stuff, and do a squad report, break it all down for you guys, because some people have improved so much. Like my team now is just absolutely outstanding. Like there'll be some big surprises, some high 90 players. You can see Sturridge giving us that 3-2 advantage now, and at this point I was just trying to finish off the game, trying to get a few more goals. And Matt, as you can see, going past that player with a nice bit of dribbling, but he doesn't put it in the back of the net. And then Ramirez gets the rebound, does a little bit of skill, controls it, and then slams it in the back of the net. That is something Ramirez is quite good at, that sort of position. As long as you get him on his right foot, he's got quite a nice shot on him, if you're wondering. He's actually progressed a lot. I mean, pretty much all my players have done really well. There's a few of the younger ones that haven't done as well as I thought they would. But I guess, season 4 or 5 they would be pretty beast. But at the minute, I'm actually quite disappointed to end the series, by the way. As you can see, we do get another goal here. It is Eden Hazard. I was really shocked to get that goal. What I was really doing is shooting, hoping that I would just get a corner from it, to be honest. I was really not expecting to get that goal. But somehow it went in. That's something Hazard's good at. He always generally can get it on the inside post. Normally it's from cutting in from the right, to be honest, and using his right foot. But on that goal, it was his left foot. So that's just sometimes how it goes, and that's how the game ended, 5-2 to us, which was pretty awesome. Now, normally I don't usually sim matches, but I was wanting to get through as many games as possible. And as you can see, we simmed this match against Newcastle. I was expecting maybe a 1-2-0 win, 5-0. Jovetic getting 2, Lukaku getting 1, Mata and Neymar getting the others. And I was just like, what? That is absolutely crazy. And we're moving on to a game against Liverpool here, away from home, obviously, at Anfield. And you can see the two teams. I mean, based on that, we should destroy them, but somehow I don't think that's how it will go, because it never really does with Liverpool, does it? And straight away we concede to Andy Carroll, the guy that never scores, does he? Well, pretty much never anyway. And yeah, that's the way that basically you can score if their keeper comes out, or if you take keeper out, then they're going to score if they do that, where they kind of move it from one foot to the other, because it means that basically there's like a hole under your keeper. It's like when they dive, you can see you saw on that one like how he dived. It meant that he just like shot and it went under him. That's what happens when they like move across their foot, and they're always going to score pretty much when they do that. But yeah, Aguero got us back into it, making it 1-1, and he wasn't done there. He got us that second goal to make it 2-1 just after half time. I was pretty pleased with that. He scores quite a few quite important goals for us. You know, he gets us goals when we need them. He's got some superb attributes on him. Now, I'll show you those obviously in the squad report, which I'm sure you guys are looking forward to, because I'm hyping up a lot. But unfortunately, we conceded a penalty here. I was absolutely fuming with that. I really didn't think it was too much of a penalty shout, to be honest. But yeah, it's now Suarez against Lloris, and yeah, he didn't score it, did he? Of course, he's not going to score that. It's Lloris, but I just thought he might go down the middle, and he did. And you can see that's what I meant by Hazard going down the right and smashing it on the inside post. He does that quite a lot, and obviously that made it 3-1 to us. And at this point, I thought the game's pretty much over and done. You know, 75th minute, I was happy to close out the game. You know, go for some attacks, but not really have to push for a goal. But unfortunately, they do get a goal back here. I was fuming at that. It was the 90th odd minute goal. Basically, the rebound came out perfectly for Carroll somehow, just as it always seems to do on FIFA. And I couldn't even deal with it at all, and he made it 3-2. But that's how the game ended, guys. We did get the win 3-2. Carroll getting their goals. Aguero getting 2 and Hazard getting 1 for us, which was a pretty good result. I mean, going to Anfield and winning at all is good, and getting 3 goals is very, very nice. Next, we've got a game against Fulham here. Obviously at home, it's pretty much I think it's an unchanged team, maybe. I think Lukaku swapped for Jovetic just because of fitness reasons, probably. And you can see Hazard bombing down that wing, crossing it in, free header from Pogba. Pogba's not one that scores me too many goals, to be honest. Like, I rarely ever get a goal with Pogba, but I probably should start doing that more. I've learned how to just sort of cross it in, where you can just get those free headers. Because remember when FIFA 13 first came out, a lot of people were talking about, you know, how you can get these sort of free, easy headers, and I was like, I don't understand what they're talking about. And I've recently sort of learned how to do it, but generally I don't score them that often. Like, I scored it there, but other than that, like, often we'll get you say on target, but I sometimes get corners from it, but generally it's not, people act like it's an instant goal, and for me it really is, and I'm not sure if I'm just not doing it right. But that's how the game ended, obviously. Mata and Pogba getting the goals, 2-0, solid result at home, keeping the clean sheet's always nice, and yeah, we move on. So coming up now, we've got a transfer. So I was inquiring about Gareth Bale because I was looking in the team, and that was the only place I could think to improve. I was looking at the sort of midfields and that sort of stuff, and Gareth Bale, to be honest, was the only decent one, and that's why I went for him. And he's an 89 overall, 25 years old, and we can see we got an offer from Barcelona for Oscar, and there was no real way I was going to accept it, but I put 61 million because I was like, well, if they accept 61 million, then I can buy like Ronaldo. So I was like, I'm happy with that, but generally I'm not really interested in selling him. Now Khedira, the reason I actually do decide to sell him was simply because I do send a counter offer, but a lot of people are saying that he's not that good. He's been good in the second season, first or second season, I'm not sure which one, but one of them he had a really good season, but other than that, he's not been too great. I mean, formation I'm playing now, I only need one centre defensive midfielder, and I've also got Pogba, Ramirez and Witsel, who in my eyes are all better than him. Anyway, so that's the reason that I'm looking at selling him, and I might as well get the money for him and be able to spend it on players like Gareth Bale and that sort of stuff. But yeah, next we moved on to a game, as I've just missed it. I think that's an FA Cup match against Sheffield United. Sheffield United, yeah. And Sheffield United are a decent team. They're in League One, I think. And I played with them a bit with my player career mode, and I've got to know them quite a lot. But yeah, they're quite a decent team. I mean, they've got some strong points, and they do cause me a bit of havoc in this game. To be honest, it was not easy at all. And as you can see, some silly things happen. And as you can see, like a goal like that, I should not concede. It was pretty poor defending. I should just boot it out instead of like messing about with it in the box. And they made me pay, to be honest, and that made it 1-1. But the game was not over there, and as you can see, a rebounded shot. I'm not sure who that was from. I think that's from Witzel. And I think that's Aguero. Yeah, Aguero smashed it into the back of the net, which was pretty beast for him. I was quite happy when he scored that. I was like, oh, maybe we're going to go for a big win here. But again, that's not really what happened, to be honest. And I was pretty disappointed with the final result in this game. But just quickly remind you guys of a few things. If you want to vote on which career mode I do next, then a link to that will be in the description. If you want to go on there, the teams that you can vote for are, because these are the ones that suggested in the comments the most when I asked, Dortmund, Crystal Palace, as you can see we give away a penalty, Dortmund, Crystal Palace, Man United, Ajax, and I've got a few things on there like the Ajax one I've told you what I'm planning on doing with, and also finally Juventus. Currently Juventus are winning, United is second, and I think Dortmund and Ajax are joint third, but it's basically a two-horse race. I'm pretty sure Juventus is going to win, but it's basically Juventus, Man United really. Dortmund and Ajax are a bit too far behind. I really wanted Ajax to win, but they're not winning currently. What I'm planning on doing is probably doing a season with Juventus, trying to win everything I can, and then move on to Ajax career mode, because that's the one I'm interested in doing, to be honest, the most. I'm interested in a Juventus one, but I'm desperate to do an Ajax one because I've got a cool idea for it. Anyway, as the video has ended now, my channel's in the top left, as you can see, hear the music going off there. You can subscribe in the top right. Previous video will be on the lefty screen, next one will be on the right and linked once it's uploaded. If you want to see the playlist of all my Chelsea career modes, that's in the bottom right, and obviously social media links such as Twitter, Facebook, and my live stream, which is my Twitch TV, is all in the description. If you can follow me on Twitter and follow me on Twitch and like me on Facebook, that'd be awesome. Cheers guys, and sorry about my voice.